Welcome to Seneca Indians Baseball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Seneca Indians. Now, let's go to Ben Walcott, live on location.
And a pleasant, good Friday afternoon. And we welcome you here to Seneca, Missouri as we get set for high school baseball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. I'm Ben Walcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh here this afternoon as the Seneca Indians are 1-0 on the season. They will be...
Ben. Talk.
No, you guys aren't
right
getting...
there.
You got to get the wood out, guys. Yes, there you go. They are having some problems opening up a window here. Seneca playing Christian Heritage here this afternoon in day 2 of the four-state festival, as it has become really a whole four-state area thing. It used to be the Wyandotte Festival, and it was one day, but now, Daryl, it has encompassed 3 days, and they have grabbed a lot of different people from the four-state area.
Well, it's all over the place. They've got kids from Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, travel quite a ways. What's this team we're playing now? The Crusaders. I mean, from where? Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Oklahoma
around that area.
And so is Dibble, who Seneca plays tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, they open it up, and I imagine it with coordination or whatever you want to call it with Seneca, because here you got 2 teams or 2 fields right here, both turf. You can get a lot of games in, and a lot of baseball being played early, and it's kind of nice because it is nice. This is kind of rare to be this warm this early in the season, which makes me think might be cold here in the latter of the season. That's the way sometimes it usually works.
Yeah, you look at it here, if they had decided to play on Monday, it would have been a lot colder, and you've had experiences, Daryl, where you've watched games that are that cold out, and here it is definitely warm for the month of March, as it is getting close to 80 degrees outside. In fact, it says it is 85 degrees here at the moment.
You can't. I don't know how you draw up any better baseball day than this. Absolutely gorgeous.
Seneca 1-0 on the year. They beat Columbus yesterday. Drew Sherwood is one of those 3 returning starters for this Seneca team. He at the opening day start, and he pitched extremely well. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 2 walks, 15 strikeouts. Ian Heffern pitched the 7th, gave up 1 hit, and had a strikeout. Jagger Wilson gets the start here today. And they're going to rely heavily on those 3 throughout the season, but you're going to have to find a number 4 and potentially a number 5 pitcher throughout the year.
Yeah, young kids got to step up. They'll find them. I mean, they found Ian, a couple years ago. They found, Jagger and Drew, and these kids will come up, and they'll come up to play. And they'll start developing them. Chris will get out there, Coach Eust, I should say. He'll get them out there and put them in different spots, and he'll make sure that they get their reps in so they can play.
Go ahead, take our first time out of the afternoon. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. Anyone who has played golf knows how hard it is. Being on the golf course is supposed to be enjoyable, but it's difficult to have joy while dealing with bad shots and bunkers. As followers of Jesus, we face a similar struggle to have joy when we deal with the difficulties of life. Instead of enjoying God's presence during trials, we can easily lose sight of delighting in Him when life's bogeys happen. However, once we start to lose our joy and excitement for the Lord, we must shift our mindset and remember that our satisfaction and enjoyment are found in Him. Psalm 16:11 reminds us, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." Today, let's find our joy in the Lord's presence. And even when life is hard, we can enjoy being on the tough course, knowing He is with us. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as Seneca and Christian Heritage, still about 15 minutes away from first pitch. There is a game following them here today, Afton and Berryville, scheduled for 4:30. Then a triple header here tomorrow in Seneca. Riverton and Christian Heritage started at 10, Dibble and Columbus at 12:15. And then Dibble and Seneca finish it off at 2:30 here tomorrow. You look at this Seneca schedule, Daryl, and they get a lot of games in early. You're getting 3 games in a tournament this week, 3 games in a tournament, maybe four games in a tournament next week in the Cassville Seneca Classic. 1 game next Thursday, 2 next Friday, and then the bracket game on Saturday. And then you really dive into Big 8 play after that.
Yeah, they try to, sometimes it's a little like softball. They try to get a bunch of games in early, and so far that it doesn't take long, and they're in Big 8 play. And those games are going to matter this year for district as well.
You mentioned district alignments came out, and it's a 5-team district, just kind of like it was last year, I believe, Daryl. Another 5-team district. Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, and Monette will also be in the district with Seneca. So, Aurora finished second last year. They got a lot of guys back. They'll be very good. Don't remember much about Cassville or East Newton, and Monette's always good as well.
Yeah, the coach at Monette always gets the best out of the kids. It's always a tough. You want to win that district, it's always tough. Teams are a lot alike.
It'll be interesting to see where the district is this year. You would have to think it could either be here in Seneca or Aurora would be my guess on where that district would be. Cassville had softball, so I'd be shocked if they got baseball. East Newton doesn't have turf, and they just kind of rotate turf fields, and Monette had it last year, so I don't think Monette will get it this year.
I think Seneca's got a good chance to getting it, but it would have been nice to have it last year, win it on their home field. But anyway, that was a good win last year, good district championship last year. And we're hoping for, the same thing this year as well.
And like we said, they're going to rely heavily on those 3 upperclassmen. All 3 are signed at the next level. Drew Sherwood signed with Connor State. Ian Heffron with, it's a JUCO. I'm drawing a blank on the JUCO. But he is signed to a junior college, and then Jagger Wilson is verbally committed to the University of Oklahoma. So, some of that could change here in the next year as well. Go ahead. Go ahead, take another timeout. Come back with the starting lineups. After this, your countdown to first pitch sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
And we welcome you back. Let's get you your starting lineups here, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic and Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. First for visiting Christian Heritage, leading off is the center fielder, number 3, Asher Edlin. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Jackson Thompson. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 13, Isaiah Scherer. The cleanup hitter is the pitcher, number 7, Dylan French. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 6, Bradley Cowart. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 4, Marshall Brown. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 2, Ben Vogler. Batting eighth and doing the catcher, number 8, Thatcher Tolley. And batting ninth and playing first base, number 20, A.J. Warren. Now the starting lineup for the Seneca Indians here this afternoon. They come in at 1-0 on the season. Christian Heritage also played yesterday, but I do not know if they won or not. Leading off for Seneca is the pitcher, number 13, Jagger Wilson. Batting second and playing center field, number 18, Drew Sherwood. Batting third and doing the catching, number 2, Silas Ball. Cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 19, Asher Prater. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 17, Ian Heffron. Sixth and playing right field, number 23, Remington Albrecht. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 7, Blake McKinney. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 3, Jackson Yoakum. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 1, Ryder Owens. Another beautiful day in the Four States area for a baseball game, and it's probably about 30 degrees warmer than it normally would be at this time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how many times have we been out here, especially when we didn't have this little press box? We've been down there with 30, 40 degrees, wind blowing. It's just one of them days that you dream about. You can't get any better than that.
And there should be Tomorrow there will be 3 games here, and they will be just as warm. And the next real chance of rain here in Seneca area is, the 6-day forecast doesn't have rain. It just says next Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be windy, which you and I have dealt with that a ton. Seneca in the Cassville-Seneca tournament next week. Seneca at home next Thursday against Mount Vernon, and that game will be at 2 o'clock. We'll have that broadcast for you next Thursday afternoon. They play at 2 and 6 o'clock next Friday night, but we will not have those broadcasts due to other commitments at the radio station. As it looks like Christian Heritage won yesterday 11-3, and
they are
it looks like
7-1 so
I was
far,
going to say
and ranked number 10. Ranked number 10 in 2A Class 1 ball in Oklahoma.
So they should. This should be a good game then, is what it looks like it should be lined up to be. Here, we'll go ahead, take a timeout, and come back after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Helping your teen learn smart money habits doesn't have to be complicated. First Community Bank's teen checking account is built for tweens and teens 11 and up with parents in mind. Teens get their own debit card, ATM access, and mobile check deposit, plus a bundle savings account to help them plan ahead. Parents get peace of mind with no monthly fees, parental debit card controls, alerts and notifications, joint ownership, and full account access. Stop by any First Community Bank location to open a teen checking account today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Mid-America Specialty Markets of Seneca is a supporter of the Seneca Indians, and they're proud to bring you today's game. They provide insurance services for the 4-state area, including home, auto, life, and agribusiness. Located at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, they are licensed in Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Learn more today at midminsurance.com or call 417-451-9177. Mid-America Specialty Markets. Protecting your business and family is our specialty.
Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber is located at 17402 Kentucky Road in Neosho. They specialize in custom woodworking, wide plank flooring, and custom sawing. They make headboards, dining tables, coffee tables, and even stairs for a staircase. For more information and see some of their work and get pricing, call 417-438-5507.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. In basketball, running an isolation offense requires balance. While isolating a certain player can be beneficial at times, it often leads to negative results if used too much. In our own lives, we also need to balance when it comes to isolation. On one end, it can be very negative for us if we're always alone and don't interact in meaningful ways with others. The Bible says whoever isolates himself seeks his own desire, he breaks out against all sound judgment. On the other hand, there is great value in seeking the Lord in solitude as it prepares us to be involved with others. Jesus led by example in demonstrating the rhythm of isolation and going out and ministering to others. He would regularly go out by himself to pray and then would return to be with his disciples. Today, let's be challenged to spend time in isolation while also finding opportunities to surround ourselves with others to do life with. I'm Bryce Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more, go to unpackingit.com.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here this afternoon. And Daryl, I mentioned this yesterday. Yes, you're going to rely heavily on those 3 seniors, but you got a lot of holes to fill, and a lot of those guys that are filling those holes are going to have to grow up early for the Seneca team.
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up quick. I mean, that's what the season is for. You're going to find out, who can you rely on to bat. You got some pitchers to work with, but you've got to get the bats going. And I don't know how many hits they had yesterday because I was not here.
I had them down for 3.
Okay, they had 3 hits. We're going to have to increase that. If we're going to score 8 runs and only 3 hits, that's just help from the other team.
Yeah, so a lot of it was Silas Ball did have a 2 RBI single with the bases loaded, and then was able to take advantage of, I gave him a single, and then he took second on the throw home. And so I gave him a single. I think, I don't want to say official scorebooks, but other scorebooks gave him a double there. But, we mentioned, Seneca going to rely heavily on the big 3 starting-wise. But, Daryl, you look at the roster here. There are so many kids on this roster that have a P next to them, and it's just a question of who is going to be able to step up.
Well, they'll always throw. Hey, you come out for baseball. You might work into a pitcher. You may not have never been a pitcher before, but you might work on it if you can throw, and if you can throw accurate. That's the whole thing on pitchers. Can you throw, and can you throw accurate? Throw it over the plate, throw strikes.
Asher Edlin starting things off here for Christian Heritage. His first pitch will be a minute late at 2:16, but like we said, a beautiful day for baseball. 86 degrees, first pitch at 2:16 as Jagger Wilson fires one in there and the count's 0-1.
Yeah, you can't get any better day than this right here. They better enjoy it.
So 1 is high and the count 1-1. Dale, you looked it up. This Oklahoma team, they've already played 8 games and are 7-1 on the young season.
Well, yeah, those kids down there will play early.
That pitch is high and inside, and the count's 2-1.
They get a lot of baseball games. They start like 2 weeks before, Missouri starts, so they get a lot of baseball games in.
So here comes the 2-1, and that's swung on and missed. Counts 2-2. Jagger's been playing since his freshman year, and now that he's a junior, he finally gets 105 pitches compared to 95, as that one is swung on and missed, and there's 1 out. He may try and match Drew Sherwood yesterday. Sherwood had 15 strikeouts yesterday, and on top of that, did not allow a hit until the 6th inning.
They're going to rely on these guys a bunch, and they're a good pitching core.
As Jackson Thompson steps in for Christian Heritage, 1-0 the count on him.
And it's probably one of the better pitching trios, in this area.
So here comes the 1-0, and that pitch is in there for a strike. You think about it, both Drew Sherwood and Jagger Wilson have been starting pitchers on varsity since they were freshmen. Mm-hmm. And here comes the 1-1, fouled straight back to the screen, and the count's 1-2. Ian Heffron has been a starting pitcher and saw some relief time as a sophomore. So you have 2 kids with 3 years of experience and another with 4. So that pitch stays high and inside, and the count's 2-2.
Yeah, their pitchers is not going to be their problem. It's like, can you?
So that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3.
Can you play? You're going to run into teams that can hit the baseball. Can you play defense, and can you hit the baseball and put pressure on the other team?
So Isaiah Scherer steps in, third batter here. See if I can tell you what Seneca looks like in the field as that pitch stays high and inside. Jackson Yoakum out in the left, and center is Drew Sherwood. In right is Remington Albrecht. Left to right in the infield, Ian Heffron at third, Blake McKinney at short. At second base is Ryder Owens, and at first base is Asher Prater with Silas Ball catching Jagger Wilson here this afternoon. So that 1-1 is high and inside, high and outside. Counts 2-1. Comes the 2-1, and that pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 2-2. And Wilson is finding the zone here early.
He hasn't. When he's missed, he hasn't been very far off.
Here comes the 2-2. Popped up in the air. Second baseman Ryder Owens calling for it. And battling the sun the entire way, but he's able to snag it for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Half inning in the books. Christian Heritage nothing, and Seneca coming up.
Lions Forward is more than a campaign. It's our commitment to the future. Through private giving, we're expanding educational opportunities in Joplin and the four-state area, strengthening programs, and investing in our students. Many MSSU graduates choose to stay in our region, becoming the healthcare professionals, educators, and business leaders who keep our community strong.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank.
And we welcome you back. Jagger Wilson, Drew Sherwood, Silas Ball, the 3 hitters for Seneca. Anybody reaches Asher Prater would come to the plate. Christian Heritage look like this in the field. Marshall Brown in left and center field is Asher Edlin. In right field is Ben Vogler. Left to right in the infield, you have Bradley Cowart at third. At shortstop is Isaiah Shearer. Second base is Jackson Thompson. And first base is A.J. Warren with Thatcher Tolley catching Dylan French. As here comes the first pitch to Jagger Wilson. Wilson had what amounted to as the pitch is inside for balls. Counts 1-0. The game-winning run yesterday. He finished 0 for 2 but walked twice. Walked in the 5th as that pitch is inside and the count's 2-0. But in the 5th he walked Darrell. And then he stole second, stole third, and scored on a wild pitch. And that was something I mentioned yesterday, is Seneca likes to be ultra aggressive on the base paths. And you saw it yesterday, and you'll see it here today if they can get guys on. That 2-0 is over for a called strike.
Well, and he's one of the faster kids on the team. So yeah, he's going to be aggressive.
So here comes the 2-1. I think that pitch is a little bit low, and the count's 3-1. Not sure where that one missed.
Well, I don't know.
As here comes a 3-1 offering.
Got to be licking his chops if he's got in the middle. Yeah.
He was. And fouled it off the screen. Very lively screen because it went back near the pitcher. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Zach's Car Wash, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. If you're not, that pitch is hit in the air to left center field. Left fielder got a late jump.
Down.
It's going to go over his head, and that very well could be a triple. He's going to go in, and it'll be a triple for Jagger Wilson. A little bit of a late jump for the left fielder, but I don't think he was going to get there anyways.
He wasn't going to get to the ball, but what he did was take a bad angle to not cut the ball off to keep it. I think he could have cut the ball off before it hit the wall. But he just took a bad angle and then standing there and chasing the ball instead of cutting the ball off.
That would have kept Wilson at second.
Yeah, maybe for a double, but still, yeah, the speed of Jagger could have still got him to a triple.
Drew Sherwood will come to the plate here for Seneca. He fires at that first pitch. And actually, ball was looking for it, and it almost hit him. 0-1 the count. if you're in the Seneca area and you don't have much going on a Friday afternoon, today would be a great day to work on your tan.
Oh, my.
0-1, back up the middle. What a catch by Dylan French on the mound. That was self-preservation.
That's all that was just reaction. And a good thing he had a little reaction time because that was right at his head, man. That was a shot back up the middle.
And Wilson did a good job, Daryl, of not going very far off the bag either.
Well, I think it happened so fast he couldn't even have a chance to jump off that bag.
As Silas Ball will come to the plate here for the Indians.
He had a 2-run RBI yesterday, single.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can't get this run in from Jagger.
That breaking ball hits the inside corner, and the count is 0-1.
Saw this French kid warming up. Likes to throw the curveballs.
Here comes the 0-1, and that pitch is low. And the count's 1-1. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, and the Springfield Cardinals sponsoring the broadcast. That ball is hit to second.
There you go.
It is an RBI ground out, and he's actually safe on the E4. You do get the RBI because Jagger Wilson was going to come in anyways, but it's an E4. So instead of 2 outs and the base is clear, you have a runner on at first base for Asher Prater.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're going to see Silas take off from first base. You know, he doesn't have the greatest.
Yeah.
He didn't have the. You know, he didn't have that other gear that some of these kids have.
Asher Prater comes to the plate as that pitch is inside for a ball, and the count is 1-0. Prater finished 1 for 3 yesterday afternoon.
It was a good hustle down the line by Silas. Don't get me wrong. Second baseman had to try to hurry up and get it, and I don't think he really got a good.
So 1-0 pitch is up the middle, and it gets by the second baseman. And Ball is going to try and go first to third, and he is in there safely. So it's a single for Prater, and now runners are at first and third. And Daryl, they have already tied. They're very close to tying their base hit mark from yesterday.
Can you hit the baseball? That's what they're doing today. Well, could the second baseman got it? I don't know. It was pretty close. It would have been a heck of a play.
Yeah.
But you're putting the ball in play, and you're making the other team have to make the plays. That's what you need to do when you're at the bat.
So runners at first and third for Ian Heffron. And you do have Prater running at first. I would not expect him to go very far.
No.
They did pinch run for him yesterday, but Heffron ducks out of the way. And they said it hit him.
Hit him on the back shoulder.
He tried to duck out of the way, but the hit by pitch has the bases loaded now for Remington Albrecht.
He tried to throw a curve, and it got away from him, and it broke down over his back and hit him on the back shoulder.
Albrecht finished 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt. He's also grounded out and walked yesterday, and there's
your
pinch runner. And I believe it's Brenton Crow ran for him yesterday. I can't see the number now.
What's Brenton Crow's number? I thought I saw something going out there. It could have been.
As there's a meeting of the minds at the mound. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals home opener at Arvis Ballpark is scheduled for Tuesday night, April 7th, as they begin a 6 a.m. homestand versus the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It goes through Sunday, April 12th. For ticket information, visit nwanaturals.com. Supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. Other sponsors here today: Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, and Chapman Sawmill and Hardwood Lumber. There you almost have to wonder if that line drive back to French kind of scared him a little bit because he has been a little bit wild since that point.
Well, yeah, but we've also hit him. We've had he hit the second baseman on the air, then another base hit up the middle. But, there's a chance right here to kind of open up the scoring.
That first pitch is spoiled foul. Counts 0-1. The corner infielders are playing in. Middle infielders are looking to roll too. Mm-hmm. First and third will probably try and get their out at home. pitch is back up the middle, and this is and they bobbles it, and nobody's going to get it. Shortstop was thinking a little bit too much there, and
thinking about getting rid of it to second base before he actually had it.
As that makes it 2-0, as Blake McKinney will come to the plate here for Seneca. So the E6 allows Albrecht to reach.
2 errors in this inning. Ben put the ball in play. Good things happen.
So that first pitch is in there for a strike to McKinney.
Still just 1 out. See if we can't get a few more runs in, kind of open this game up from the start.
As French not on the same page as his catcher. Looks like they're going through multiple signs with a runner at second. So that pitch hits, no, it's low. I thought it hit about the only thing it could be was low there, so the count's 1-1. So here comes the 1-1. That hits the outside corner. The count's 1-2. If you're McKinney, you got to swing the bat here.
Put the ball in play. Just put the bat on it. We get another run if you just put the bat on the ball.
That pitch is inside. That's one of those breaking balls that didn't break.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was worried about throwing a strike there that time. Just back him off the plate.
As here comes the 2-2. That pitch is in there for a called strike 3. There's 2 down as Jackson Yoakum will come to the plate here for Seneca.
You got to swing. You just have to swing the bat. He was a little antsy up there, but he should be able to calm down through the year.
And Darryl, I mentioned it yesterday. You weren't here, but a lot of these guys got thrown into the fire during basketball season, and that will only help them here during baseball season because they already have some experience.
Yeah.
Yoakum swings and misses, and the count's 0-1.
But they haven't experienced the senior velocity on the mound throwing, So it's going to take a few games for these younger kids to get to see it.
So that pitch is high and inside, and the count's 1-1. 8th man to bat here in the inning for Seneca. 1-1 the count here on Yoakum. Comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Can't catch up to that high heat. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Northwest Arkansas Naturals, all sponsoring the broadcast. Comes the 1-2, and that pitch is high and outside. Counts 2-2. I think some of the very few Christian Heritage fans that made it thought that was a strike.
You can tell that catcher had to reach pretty far.
2-2 is up the middle, and it's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run going to come in and score. 2 runs are going to come in and score. As it will be a 2 RBI single for Jackson Yoakum, and they open it up to a 4-0 lead here.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. Get that base hit at the right time. They've made some mistakes in the field. Get the base hit at the right time, and, punish them for it. And that's what we've done.
Runners will be at first and second for Ryder Owens, and Seneca has had all 9 bat here in the inning. First pitch is spoiled fouls. Counts 0-1.
Hang with it, Ryder. Another little curveball.
Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, all sponsoring the broadcast. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and the count quickly 0-2. Darryl, you look at this, at least one of those runs is unearned. Potentially, he could have been out of the inning a little bit sooner. An emergency hack, second baseman snags it and throws to first. Time for the putout, but Jackson Yoakum doesn't have that chance if there isn't that bobble out by the shortstop.
No, that's true.
But for Seneca, 4 runs in the inning on 3 base hits. There were 2 errors, and Seneca strands 2. 1 in the books. Seneca up 4-0.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic, Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Dylan French will lead off the second here for Christian Heritage. He takes the called strikes. The count's 0-1. French, Cowart, and Brown, the three, due up against Jagger Wilson, who had a 15-pitch first inning. That 0-1 is nubbed foul on the count, quickly 0-2. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, Aldo Springs Church of Christ, and CareNet Pregnancy Center sponsoring the broadcast. Here comes the 0-2. I'm not sure if that looked like a slider in there for strike three as he swings through it, and there's one out for Bradley Cowart.
That's what I see, three pitches, 3 strikes.
Yes.
Let's go at him. Let's get aggressive. Go to him.
So that pitch is swung on and missed, and the count's 0-1.
You got a 4-run lead right off the bat. You can be aggressive and just throw strikes.
So here comes the 0-1, and that pitch misses inside. Counts 1-1. Springfield Cardinals home opener is set for Tuesday night, April 7th. So they begin a 6-game homestand versus the Tulsa Drillers that goes through Sunday, April 12th. Ticket information, visit springfieldcardinals.com. Support our high school baseball here on KNEO as that one misses on the outside and the count's 2-1. So here comes the 2-1 from Wilson. Swung on and missed, and the count's 2-2. And Darryl, he was throwing fast last year, but at least here inning, it almost looks like his velo's a little bit higher than it was last year as that pitch hits the inside corner for strike 3, strikeout number 4 for Wilson.
Well, what you like to see is the location of his pitches. I mean, even if he's missing, he ain't missing by much. And, very tight. It's not wide. It's, Silas missed that one. He didn't throw it wild. He just missed it.
It's Marshall Brown. Swings and misses at the first pitch, and the count's 0-1. And like you said, Darryl, you like how aggressive he is, too. He's going at these hitters. He's saying, here's my best pitch. See if you can hit it.
Well, you can do that when you got a 4-run lead.
That one swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2.
You get a 4-run lead, then you can go right at them and make them have to do something.
Here comes the 0-2. Hits the outside corner for strike 3, and that will end the inning. Wilson strikes out the side here in the second. 1.5 in the books. Seneca up 4-0 here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Back to the top of the order for Seneca here in the second. Wilson, Sherwood, and Ball, the 3 scheduled hitters. Here comes the first pitch to Wilson. That pitch is yanked almost the same spot.
Just got it up a little bit.
Yeah, out into center field, and there's one down. Also shaded him a little bit more that time.
Well, I mean, he's always been a good opposite field hitter. And he just got underneath that one just a little bit. And so is Drew. Drew's a good opposite field hitter as well.
As Drew Sherwood comes to the plate. Line back to the pitcher, French's first time, and that was self-preservation by French. So that first pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 1-0. Like I said yesterday, Seneca has some of the biggest dimensions ballpark-wise in the 4-state area. If you're old enough to remember the Oakland Coliseum, it kind of reminds me of that. A ton of foul territory, and then 400 out to dead center. So here comes the 2-0, and it hits him. I know Daryl remembers the Oakland Coliseum.
Oh, yeah.
I also remember when Houston's ballpark had the hill on top, the flagpole in play. Silas Ball comes to the plate. He had an RBI, fielder's choice, his first time. He reached on a throwing error by the second baseman.
I got a feeling Drew's going to be trying to be on second pretty quick because that lead out there is already huge.
He dives back safely. Seneca, it's 330 down the lines, 400 to dead center. Like you said, Daryl, he is very aggressive lead over at first base.
Yeah, the pitcher didn't want to throw it home.
That breaking ball is high, maybe inside, and the count's 1-0. That does, though, sometimes if you're more worried about the runner at first, it helps your batter out in the fact that you get better pitches to hit.
Yeah.
High fastball, and Sherwood had a big enough lead and is safe at second base.
Yeah.
He took that one off the pitcher. I don't think the catcher had much of a chance. Almost like an intentional throw out there, Daryl, and he still didn't have much of a chance to get
a
it.
high fastball, and it would have to been right on the button, and it would still been late.
2-0 the count here on Ball. And that pitch is outside, and the count's 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes here on Silas Ball.
Drew does an inch a little further away here. Secondary leadoff needs to be a little bit bigger.
It's 3-0 taking the entire way. Counts 3-1. See if he takes here on a 3-1 pitch.
Second baseman and pitcher trying to talk.
Big gap on that right side, and Sherwood is going to try and take third, and he's in safely. It's a ball 4. Base on balls for Ball, but a stolen base for Sherwood. His runners at first and third. As Asher Prater will come to the plate.
Now up to bat for Seneca,
Prater hit a single his last time up. Just snuck it underneath the second baseman's glove. As the catcher going to go out there and talk to his pitcher for a minute and probably talk about, hey, this is first and third. This is what we're going to do here.
Yeah, I really don't know if they have since I know Silas is not Silas is a pretty good hitter, but he's not the fastest kid on the team. So, and I don't know if Heritage knows that or not. So, there might be able to play a little bit of mind games, but I'm not looking for a double steal out of them or not.
Yeah. While we have a moment, want to thank some of our sponsors here today, Community Bank and Trust, proudly serving our customers for the past 140 years. Visit their branch at 1102 South Cherokee for all your banking needs. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, proud sponsor, the Seneca Indians. So Asher Prater comes to the plate, one out here. Seneca, another couple ducks on the pond.
Silas, pretty good lead out there.
Prater takes a strike, and the count's 0-1, and I think Prater, his facial expression matched what you just said.
Yeah, Asher was looking for a curve, and he got thrown a fastball and just blew it right by him. It's like, oh, no, that was a good pitch to hit.
This ball takes off. There's the curveball. They do throw through. Shortstop actually cuts it off.
Yep.
It was a strike, so the count's 2-0, but runners are at second and third. But now Prater needs to protect with two strikes. That's one where he probably realized ball had a good enough lead, and he didn't want to take that stolen base away from him. That ball is yanked out to right
good hit
field.
There. Burned him.
It's over the right fielder's head. 2 runs are going to come in and score, and we'll see if Prater is going to be content with the double, and he is. As Asher Prater has a double now to add to his list from a single beforehand.
Single, that was hit hard, Ben. Burnt the right fielder just right over his head, just a line drive shot. Right fielder had no chance at all.
So Ian Heffron will come to the plate. Heffron walked his first time up. Or no, got hit by a pitch.
I'm really not sure if Ian Heffron's put on any weight since last year.
That pitch goes back to the screen. Prater going to try and get in there safely, and he does. On the wild pitch. That one very close where it ricocheted back so quickly they almost had a chance at getting him.
Yeah.
I don't think Prater realized that it was as close as it could have been.
Well, he's not looking to steal all the time, and that backstop here just bounces the ball right back to you.
As here comes the 1-0. That hits the outside corner, and the count's 1-1. 2 more runs here in the second for the Indians. That 1-1 is outside, and the count's 2-1. That one did not miss by much. Comes the 2-1. That pitch just been high, and the count's 3-1. First one must have been a little outside. That one must have been a little bit high because that one was over the plate. So anything, it was high.
Your guess is as good as mine, Ben.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, knowing the two of us.
Yeah.
So here comes the 3-1. Hits it down the right field line.
Trouble.
It's in fair territory, and it gets by the right fielder, and it's going to roll to the wall, and Ian Heffron is going to have a triple on the play. That ball just kept on carrying, Darryl, and it got by the right fielder and rolled all the way to the wall.
Well, off the right-handed batter, off the bat down the right field line, the ball tails away from you. And that right fielder couldn't make it there. And there's another bad angle. Instead of cutting the ball off, holding Ian, maybe to a single or maybe to just a double. He tries to make the play, goes past him, instant triple.
Remington Albrecht will come to the plate. He reached on an error. First time up, that pitch is nubbed foul. And the count is 0-1. Seneca has gotten to the pitcher, though, Dylan French here. 4 runs in the first, 3 more so far here in the second. That pitch is outside, and the count's 1-1.
Be nice if we could get in there from third base.
So here comes the 1-1. That ball is hit to the shortstop. Only play is to first. It's a 6-3 put out, but it's an RBI fielder's choice that allows the run to come in and score. Makes it 8-0. As Blake McKinney will come to the plate here for Seneca.
Blake, he get a single last?
No, he struck out looking his first time up.
Okay, yeah, he's got a little bit of happy feet in the box. He's going to learn to just calm down and hit it.
So 1 is swung on and missed, and the count here 0-2. Another 7 batters here in the second for Seneca. So that ball is yanked to the screen, and the count's 1-2. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on X at KNEO917 Sports. So here comes the 0-1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and they tag him out to end the inning. But Seneca does get 4 more runs in the inning on 2 base hits. There were no errors and nobody left. 2 done here in Seneca. Indians up 8-0.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
7, 8, 9 due up for Seneca here. Or as I should say, up for Christian Heritage, Ben Vogler, Thatcher Tolley, and then A.J. Warren.
See if Jagger gets a little bit more aggressive at the plate. There you go.
That pitch is fouled off. The count's 0-1. That was self-protection by Vogler. If he didn't hit that, that was going to hit him in the face.
Yeah, that was it's a good thing he did foul it off.
0-1 the count.
He might be scared to get back in the box after that one.
Yeah, it kind of tailed in on him. 0-1.
Oh, yeah.
Hits the outside corner, and the count's 0-2. Evan at the Neosho Daily News versus Seneca Indians. Good luck. Let's go get that win. 0-2 the count. Seneca already up 8-0.
Go at him. There you go.
Swung on and missed for strike 3, and I think Jagger's going to have a competition with Drew this year on who can have more strikeouts in a game.
That may be true.
That's his 6th already. Drew had 15 in 6 innings yesterday. The way the game's going.
This may not go 6.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It would be 15 after 3 and 10 after 5 as the first pitch is swung on and missed and counts 0-1. Only one ball put in play here by Christian Heritage. It was a pop out to second base. And that one swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2. And this is very reminiscent of last night, Darryl, because Sherwood walked 2 in the second, but they only put 2 balls in play against him. until the 6th inning when they had their 2 base hits. Those were 2 ground outs to shortstop. So far, 1 inning in, or excuse me, 1 time through the batting order, only 1 guy has any kind of hit. So that one is finished off for strike 3, and there's 2 down. So A.J. Warren will come to the plate.
That's a strikeout. They just have to complete it, right?
Yes.
That does go down
Yeah,
as
that's a strikeout, yeah. Yeah, he still gets credit for the strikeout. As that first pitch is outside for a ball and it counts 1-0. New Mac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, Prelude Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Zach's Car Wash, sponsoring the broadcast. That one outside as well. Counts 2-0. Daryl, you notice, though, those 2 misses are very close misses.
Yeah, he's not missing by much. That's the main thing.
Fouled straight back to the screen, and the count's 2-1. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Prairie Top Chiropractic, and the Springfield Cardinals sponsoring the broadcast.
If he keeps going, if he keeps throwing strikes, those ones that are just off the plate, the 0-2 counts, he's got a couple of them off 2 counts, made him chase.
2-1 the count here. Here comes the 2-1. And I think he fooled his catcher there as well, and the count's 2-2.
Silas having a hard time coming up with that breaking ball.
So here comes the 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second inning in a row. Wilson struck out the side. 2.5 from the books. Seneca up 8-0.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
I'm Mark Taylor, General Manager of KNEO Radio and the CEO of the Sky High and Seneca Indians Broadcasting Network. As we bring you these high school sports broadcasts each week, there are additional hours and behind-the-scenes work that has to be done to bring you this broadcast. And there's more and more equipment needed with the expansion of the internet or radio broadcast equipment, social media, plus there's fees, announcer costs. It all can add up. If you're a business, we could use your sponsorship. And if not, we are a non-for-profit broadcaster, so your gift is tax deductible. With less sponsors, we have to cut back on how many games or events done, and if that number drops too low, then we have to make other changes. So we would appreciate and look forward to the opportunity to get your business, church, or yourself involved. Contact us to find out more by calling 417-451-5636. or go to kneo.org and contact us there. We will follow up.
Jackson Yoakum going to start off the third here for Seneca. So he hits that one on a couple hops to second, and the second baseman bobbles it. And he reaches. He had a 2 RBI single his first time up. He reaches here.
That's kind of third time that second baseman's had a little trouble out there, Ben.
As Ryder Owens comes to the plate, and you have to think a bunt probably here for Owens. Well, a big lead for Yoakum.
I think Jackson's got a few wheels on him, but I don't know if he's got the experience. He's not out that big a lead yet.
He's off. Ryder Owens.
Little nubbler.
In front of the first base, and it's thrown away.
Did he touch second? He didn't touch second. No, get Jackson Yoakum, get back and touch second base. No, stay out.
There is a lot going on there. And the runner is out at first.
Did you see it, Ben?
I did see it.
Jackson Yoakum stopped right before he got to second base, and when he saw the other throw, he took off and he didn't touch second.
And so Hughes was saying he had to go back, yeah. And that meant Ryder Owens.
You left Ryder Owens in a
out to dry, basically.
Yeah, basically out to dry. I was hoping he would just stay on second base and let Yoakum try to get to third.
But Yoakum had to touch the second base bag before that happened.
He's about the shortstop, Ben,
Yeah.
before Coach Hughes is yelling at him because he didn't touch it.
Yeah, so it was an E2, and it still was an E2 that allowed Yoakum to get to second. But, Daryl, that's some of that experience that you don't have.
Well, that's kind of a mistake, Caden Klaus would have made. And I say that because Caden Klaus is sitting right behind me. So
Jagger Wilson 1 for 2 on the day. He tripled and scored in the first, flew out to center in the second. So that first pitch is high, and the count's 1-0.
Just a mental mistake. That's one thing that that drives coaches nuts. So just mental mistakes.
So here comes the 1-0. That hits the outside corner, and the count's 1-1. Mid-America Specialty Markets, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, Cedar Lane Farm and Garden, Chapman Sawmill, and Hardwood Lumber all sponsoring the broadcast. Daryl, all of a sudden, it's gotten very hazy out there.
Someone's burning.
That hits the outside corner, and it counts 1-2. And, Daryl, I think they've learned to not come in on Jagger Wilson because he is peppering that outside corner.
Well, they got the outside corner, but that's a pitch he usually takes away. He's hit it twice. I was hoping he'd roll one over into right center. There.
So that pitch is low.
He wanted it.
And the count's 2-2. 2-2 the count.
Could roll one into right center. He'd hit another triple for sure.
Comes the 2-2, and that ball is hit on a couple hops to second, throws to first, and
it's all off the base.
The first baseman off the back. As runners will be at first and third for Drew Sherwood. Still only one out in the inning.
Yeah, it won't take Jagger long to be at second base.
Yeah, Sherwood lined out his first time, hit by a pitch his second time.
I'll guarantee you that second baseman will be kicking himself after this game.
Yeah, he's had about, I don't want to say this, but he's had about 3, maybe 4 errors.
Yeah, four of them he's kind of misplayed, and possibly fifth. I don't know if he could have got to that one up the middle. But anyway.
That wasn't a routine play.
No, it wasn't a routine play.
So that, from what I've been told in scorebooks, if it's a routine play, it'd be an error. If you have to make an amazing kind of play, it's a base hit.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I understand that. But, I mean, it was a possibility, and, yeah, he knows it. I mean, there's no – kids out there make mistakes all the time, and no one feels worse than they do.
So here comes the first pitch to Sherwood, taking the entire way. And there you go with Wilson on second.
Still second.
Sherwood took a strike, though. Counts 0-1.
Yeah, he didn't swing because Jagger took off. So here we go. 2. Come on. Drive him in. No.
This pitch is outside for a ball, and the count's 1-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, Northwest Arkansas Naturals, all sponsoring the broadcast. 1-1 the count. That pitch is low, and the count's 2-1. You look at the difference in amount of pitches between these two teams.
Yeah, I'd be licking his chops right here. 2-1. Pitcher doesn't want to go 3-1 and walk him.
Infield in here for Christian Heritage. That
there
ball is yanked down the third base line. It's a fair ball. 2 runs will come in and score. And that will be a 2 RBI double there for Drew Sherwood. And those errors come back to bite Christian Heritage. And Daryl, you hate to say this, but Seneca left a run out there with that Ryder Owens getting put out.
Yeah. It did. I mean,
it's not Ryder Owens' fault that he got put out to dry.
No, Jackson Yoakum just made a mistake, made a mental error on the run of the bases, and cost him an out. Okay, it's something you're going to learn throughout the season. Everybody makes mistakes. You learn from them mistakes.
So here comes the first pitch to Silas Ball. In the dirt, Sherwood a very big secondary lead, but decides not to take second or third.
He jumped off there trying to, mess the pitcher up a little bit, but But somebody's a burning leaves someplace, Ben. Nice and calm day.
As here comes the 1-0, and they throw behind Sherwood. He's back safely. Seneca has scored in every inning. Christian Heritage still looking for a base runner.
See if Silas here. He's hit the ball hard tonight.
Well,
this afternoon.
That
There you
ball
go.
is yanked into left field. It's going to fall in front of the left fielder. And Sherwood will stay at third. Runners are at first and third here for Asher Prater. Prater 2 for 2, a single and a double. Prater has hit the ball hard both times. And
that's not Asher.
No, that is not
That's
Asher.
not
That's
Asher.
Brenton Crow.
That's Brenton Crow.
Brenton Crow will be pinch hitting here for Seneca.
Yeah. You can get it in.
That's number 12, Brenton Crow, the freshman. Coming up to bat
As
for
we will
Seneca.
have a pitching change here, I believe. Take a timeout, come back with the change after this.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
KNEA would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the four-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
And we welcome you back. So there is a pitching change here. It is number 21
Yeah.
for Christian Heritage.
Yeah, Sam Shearer.
So he is coming in to pitch here. One out here in the bottom of the third. Brenton Crow pinch hitting as taking off and taking second base is Silas Ball. So runners are at second and third. So Brenton Crow has an AB here.
Sam Shearer is just a junior, so I imagine the coach is getting him some on-the-road experience here.
So that pitch is high, and the count's 2-0. So here comes the 2-0. That pitch gets by. Oh, not enough, apparently, for Sherwood to try and come home and score.
Let's put it this way. If it was a tight ball game, yeah. I think Drew would have been down the line and in home plate. Still just one out.
So here comes the 3-0 to Crow. That hits the outside corner, and the count is 3-1.
All right.
So here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Yeah, it's time, Brendan.
And that is low for ball 4. Bases are loaded here for Ian Heffron. Heffron hit a triple his last time up. Seneca can get 5 more runs. This game would be over in 3 innings. So here comes the first pitch. This catcher's having a hard time hanging on to the ball.
Yeah.
He's working hard. 1-0 the count. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Marine Center Incorporated, Community Bank and Trust, sponsoring the broadcast.
Is it 15 after 3?
15 after 3, yes.
What's the score?
10-0.
Okay.
So that pitch is high and inside, and the count's 2-0.
So we need 5 more runs this inning?
Yes.
Well, patient, 1 out. Get a base hit or 2. He's having a hard time finding the strike zone.
So that 2-0 is high, and the count's 3-0.
Like I said, I imagine Heritage is just letting an underclassman get some work in here. Oh.
Yeah, at a green light, 3-0, and it's fouled out of play, and the count's 3-1. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Chamber of Commerce, Huddle Springs Church of Christ, CareNet Pregnancy Center, all sponsoring the broadcast, as that one's fouled out of play as well, and the count's 3-2 now.
Over the screen that time, man.
I think Ian Heffron has swung at ball 4 2 pitches in a row.
Yeah, I think instead of last inning, I'm not sure Ian has put any weight on since last year.
So here comes the 3-2. That one is fouled off at the plate. Keeps himself alive.
He still looks like he's a sandwich shy of 100 pounds. He's a competitor, though. Let's go. Come on, Ian.
So here comes another 3-2 offering.
There you
ball
go.
is yanked into center field. It's going to fall in front of the center fielder. It's an RBI single for Ian Heffron.
That's a great hit into center field, bringing another.
As it brings in Drew Sherwood. Makes it 11-0.
Got another pinch runner hit 4.
As Logan Pennington will pinch hit here for Seneca. He will pinch hit for Remington Albrecht. So bases remain loaded as that first pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. So here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and missed, and the count's 0-2. Comes the 0-2. That pitch is popped
short.
in there
That's
to
trouble.
short left field, and it's going to fall in front of the left fielder. And coming in to score is Silas Ball, an RBI single for Pennington. And that makes it 12-0.
That could be the game here on the Wyandotte rules.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks like that is the ball game here in the Wyandotte tournament. So we will go ahead and take a timeout, come out with the post-game show after this, sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. More information 417-526-4984 or online at proluberepair.com.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org, Women's Health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org, quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics, building relationships, providing great care.
And we welcome you back to Post-Game Show, sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca improves to 2-0 on the year with a 12-0 win. Darrell, 12 hits, 9 runs. They were helped out with 5 errors, but they hit the baseball and they made the other team have to try and field it.
That's what you have to do is like, okay, when they hit the baseball, you have to make plays. When you can hit the baseball, put pressure on the other team to make plays. That's what you. That's how you win baseball games. And yes, they got helped out a little bit, but they put the ball in play and they hit the ball, and he's hitting the ball hard today. So it was a good outing today for the Seneca Indians.
Jagger Wilson, as good as advertised. I don't know that you can truly say he threw a perfect game because it was only 3 innings. But he threw 3 innings of perfect baseball and struck out 8.
Yeah, well, every one of those batters on the Heritage team got to bat one time. 3 up, 3 down. I mean,
and only one ball was put in play.
Yeah, that was a little pop up to second base. So, no, you can't get any better. This is what you want to call it, textbook. This is what it is. And I got a feeling with Sherwood, Jagger and Drew. This is what you're going to see this year. They've got some good pitching. They're very good pitchers. They're going to keep you in the game. You've got to be able to you're going to run into teams that can hit the ball, and you've got to be able to make plays behind them, and then you've got to be able to hit the baseball and put pressure on the other team.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because, like you said, there will be guys that can hit them, but they're also going to see elite pitchers throughout the year, and they're going to have to, you're going to be in games that are, 1-0, 2-1, 3-2 kind of scores.
Absolutely, and you've got to be able to make plays and stuff. And, bless his heart, was it Jackson Yoakum? Didn't touch second base running error, and that's just a mental error. Guarantee that's what coaches are talking to him about, and just making sure he'll learn from that, and he'll be a better baseball player before that.
Well, Darrell, they play here tomorrow against Dibble, Oklahoma, another team out of the Oklahoma City area. No broadcast tomorrow afternoon, but if you're in the area, the game should be right around 2:15, 2:30. First pitch, come out and see if Seneca can improve to 3-0. And then next Thursday, Seneca opens up the Cassville-Seneca tournament here at home, 2 o'clock. Next Thursday against Mount Vernon, we'll have that broadcast. Then they play next Friday at 2 and 6. We won't have either of those broadcasts due to the fact that we got other commitments next Friday night.
Yeah.
But, good win here for Seneca. They've looked good through 2 games, and the starting pitchers have been as advertised. Heffron threw an inning yesterday, but I would not be surprised if Ian Heffron got the ball tomorrow.
I don't either, because who you playing? You're playing a team out of – this is what this tournament's about. Get teams in here from all over the place. Get some kids coming in. I guarantee Heritage probably didn't throw their best today either. They're throwing kids and getting their work in as well.
I will do it for us here this afternoon. Seneca improves to 2-0 with the 12-0 victory. For Coach Darryl Harbaugh, I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long. Here from Seneca, we thank you for watching high school baseball here on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.